Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign we're reading for next. Okay, I guess we're going to do Sag. Let's dive into Sagittarius, people and placements. You could be moving out of a sense of loss. There's something that you could have like separated yourself from. Maybe it was feeling really imbalanced in that situation. Could have been an imbalanced relationship, contract. Yeah, it was not empowering you. Tell me more for Sag. But I see you moving towards greater balance in your finances, or maybe in something to do with, finances basically, or earth sign energy, something tangible and grounded, making improvements in the physical. Especially if I'm speaking to a feminine. Sagittarius. Yeah, you could have came apart from a union. Maybe somebody wants to like try to apologize, but I don't know if you're interested in it. Yeah, divine timing in the reverse for memories and nostalgia. So I don't think this is a time to make up with anybody, I would say. Sag. You could be just like letting things go, or somebody could be thinking more about you. That like maybe the masculine is thinking more about you at this time. They could be remembering memories with you. But there's something toxicity here. There's some kind of like bound, like somebody operates in fear more than faith, insecurity, right? Yeah, this was not going to lead you to wish fulfillment. Okay, tell us more about the future if you have anything. Wow. Soul ties. You could be coming into connection with better people, I would say. But it looks like you're going through some kind of alchemy as well at this time. You could be taking good care of yourself. But let's dive into some tarot. Yeah, you definitely brought stability. You could be keeping things private at this time so that people can't spy on you or something as well, especially regarding your money or your plans as well, Sagittarius. Because I see you bringing stability to your life. Yeah, there could be like new collaborations or connections. Yeah, like really fruitful ones. I'm not going to keep this reading too long, just heads up. Sagittarius, anything else? Yeah, you're going towards new beginnings, basically. New collaborations, better choices. Yeah, especially regarding money. This could be like more focused on your career or your goals. Yeah, you're definitely closing out a cycle that wasn't fulfilling. You could be with a swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, but I see you with the Empress here as the only powerful masculine force here. I mean, this is, if you're a feminine, you are in your power, right? You're attracting as you close things out. Any more, Sag? Oh, God. Sorry. Sagittarius, people and placements. I think you're seeing something clearly. Like who to work with, who not to work with. That could be why you're detaching from something, especially if there was too much conflict or something, or this person was throwing off your ability to like care and nurture yourself. I see you moving away from that. I see you also some new communication about a new endeavor as well. This could be something you're passionate about, being passionate about your own happiness and joy. Yeah, you could have had to take a lot of rest after dealing with these really combative situations. Could be somebody who was using their words or like not talking, or there was just something about communication here. Yeah, but I see you moving out of unhappiness to happiness with the Five of Cups in the reverse, and also the devil in the future position. This could be career oriented, or it could be you coming into your power. I don't see this devil as a bad thing at all. I see it as a really empowering thing. I think it's you coming into your power, mastering illusions, mastering fears, mastering lies. Yeah, I see you investing in something in the future. Beautiful. Yeah, you could be really hard at work, so you could be like focusing on something at this time. I was kind of chilling, like I was doing some stuff. I'm a Sag too, but then now I'm just kind of vibing in my robe. So, that's how it'd be sometime. Let's see what your advice is for Sagittarius people and placements. So no one to fold them, no one to hold them, no one to push, no one to walk away, right? Support yourself before you can care for others, and see the past with clarity is also part of your advice. There's obviously a reason that these things had to change. Yeah, I think you've seen through something. And I think you're working on releasing anything that's not worth the burden. Let's see what else your advice is for Sag. Yeah, be very careful about the people you hang out with at this time. I would probably not hang out with too many people at this time, especially if you're focused on something else. You could be detaching or walking away from like third-party situations, or just hanging out with people in general. because it wasn't supporting you. And I think you saw that with the Empress sideways in the past position. I see you realizing what was maybe throwing off your growth or your empowerment, your ability to look towards the future and your own personal power. This is about you putting yourself at the forefront of your life, reflecting on your dreams and desires and goals, and making decisions that align with that, right? Decisions, planning, first steps, boldness, justice, and dominion. So it's kind of realizing that actually you are in charge of everything in your own life, right? So, and this person was throwing off your stability, definitely. And this could have been like, it's not good. Yeah, so if you had death right on top of that, there needs to be maybe this person was trying to bring an ending to your home. They were trying to like breadcrumb you or something with Six of Pentacles sideways, or this was like a job or something that wasn't giving you stability or balance. I see you moving away from it though, and improving your finances as you do so. It's amazing how just the saying no can lead you to the right answers. Yeah, justice. Yeah, justice. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, gorgeous energy. Gorgeous. And Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is not a time to be invested in love with anybody else except yourself right now. With Nine of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, this is about slow and steady winning the race. This is about being mature. You could have Earth sign placements as well. Pisces energy being very intuitive, right? Focusing on what brings you happiness and only deeper meaning, attainment, optimism, and yeah. So there's something about like making sure that you are planting the seeds for your own growth. But I do see you doing that. I have no doubt that you're doing this because the cards are supporting it definitely. Strong focus on the finance, right? You're seeing a lot of Earth sign energy in your reading, and also contentment with your emotions is really important here as well as you're moving towards these new beginnings. So staying balanced, taking good care of yourself. Is allowing you to move forward. And maybe you had too much empathy in the past with others, or you needed to it's like caregivers like have these issues where they're like, I think they should teach that in medicine school. I don't know. I've never gone to school for medicine, but is it called caregivers fatigue? I think it's like when you're too empathic and you have no boundaries, right? And that's really like a trauma response. It's like you need to handle that because it's like, you know what I mean? You're not going to go your entire life as a leaky bucket, are you? You know what I mean? So you could have, Six of Swords. You walked away from this. You realized what was actually your responsibility and what was not. Your responsibility is to yourself. That's why you reincarnated here, to serve a purpose, right? That is your responsibility to God, right? So you didn't want to neglect your responsibilities to yourself by taking on all these extra duties that aren't even yours. This could be a player with a Knight of Wands energy, playa, Himalayas. This could also be about how you can move quickly without any kind of encumbrances as well. And there's a lot of healing. And I think you took some time out with the Hermit there to do that. So let's see what's headed for you in the future. But this is beautiful. I mean, come on. Nine of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady wins the race, baby. Okay. Sagittarius' future. Oh, good Lord. Eight of Wands. Love it. Love to see it. Four of Momentum. Wow. Queen of Wands. Confidence. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry. But yeah, you're investing in your own confidence. Wow. King of Pentacles. You could be working with somebody who is a masculine who's also very stable. Or this could be, I don't know what this is about. Yeah, I see you fighting for stability. Maybe somebody's like seeing you fight for stability and they're like, let me come along. You look hot, mamacita. I don't know. I don't know. What else is happening in Sagittarius' future, please? I'm seeing the Fool. Two of Cups showed itself. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say it, but it is what it is. You're detaching from something that really kept you in your head. This was like repetitive patterns. Eight of Swords. This is like self-imposed restrictions. This could have been like negative judgments cast by other people. They're infringing opinions on your life, things like that. Wow. Big Daddy Chief is in the house. Sorry. I mean, I'm just saying. But we have the King of Pentacles showing itself with the Emperor. So this is either somebody with strong Earth sign placements, or this is somebody in the tangible realm, maybe in your job, or connected with your work, or just connected with something tangible and real. That's interesting. So you could be catching the eyes of a boss. Sorry. I'm a little bit weird right now. Of a baller. Okay, I'm done. Let's see. Let's get you. Damn. Or this could be you also. Who knows? I mean, if this is no external masculine, this could just be you in your masculine energy, embracing those qualities. The Cosmic Heart, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So maybe you're doing strong praying more, like praying in the morning, asking for what you desire and want. Anytime you feel anxiety, you're praying about it, right? So that you can call in your spirit team to support you and guide you towards magic and pray, right? They hear you. But it's only asking you shall receive, right? So, yeah. I feel like you've totally let go of something in the past here, like with this card letting go, loosening your grip. I can see that you've definitely loosened your grip so that you could move with the Six of Swords beyond something. You might have, taken some time alone with the Hermit. Let's go ahead. Yeah, karmic relationships is showing itself on the bottom, which I usually take as a past position. But let's see the cosmic heart. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the beautiful season we're in. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. So this is not about forcing or like acting from a place of fear. This is about aligning yourself, relaxing, going with the flow, soothing yourself, taking good care of yourself. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart. To about, yeah, so this could be like, pulling yourself away from external sources as well. Yeah, and that's really impressive in this day and age. I think that really because sometimes some people don't realize how caught up they are with like the matrix or like the news or the gossip or whatever, or just like social media or whatever, and they become so fragmented almost, and their energy is not as condensed. There's something about slowing down when the world is so fast that can really help. Alrighty, it says to bow with deep reverence to the inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. So this is a time to get stronger in your spiritual connection, right? Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing it in the first place. So maybe there's something about a new passion, because we saw the Page of Wands in your future position with the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about you investing in like a passion project or a new beginning, a new spark. But this could be very exciting too, because the page is also like that excited giddiness of a child, right? That as they begin something, like the sparks, like a firework. If so, this is your call to take a moment to reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back in the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, deep, deep. There's seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you're being called to plant your soul seeds and sing to them with deep devotion. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands. To feed them with sweet waters of your own soul. To lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart, your passion, right? Passion for success, passion for your goals. To live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks. So maybe you're being like, I heard exciting opportunity or something like that, to make your life one big moving prayer. I mean, every single moment we're alive is an opportunity to manifest, to ask for magic from our spirit team, right? So let's move into some juicy messages for Sagittarius from their spirit team, highest teams of love and light. For their highest, I saw Hexbreaker, so you could be breaking curses. Sagittarius people and placements, keeping your frequency nice and high, nice and healed. Oh my god, Sagittarius. Okay. One of them fell on the ground, so we're gonna get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Yeah, leaving relationship I'm seeing. I heard downplay. Maybe somebody wanted to downplay you in the past, but you're getting the downloads, so... So that's actually great, if anything. It's kind of sparked things. Oh my god. You might have aspects in your birth chart that literally thrive during challenge as well, because I know I do. But yeah, these could be like Capricorn or like Chiron aspects to like Jupiter or something. Tell me more for a lovely Sagittarius from their spirit team. I saw a 999, so that could be like a lot of endings or something. I don't know if that has like a meaning. Someone could have been focused on attacking you in the past, or that was like their entire focus. Oh, there's messages over there. Okay, I want to kind of search up some things while we're together hanging out. Let's just see. Angel number 999. Completion, ending of a life cycle, urging you to let go of the past and embrace new beginnings. Beautiful. That makes sense with the Page of Wands and Seven of Pentacles combined. I love AI, if it works. Suggest a period of enthusiastic new ideas and opportunities, Page of Wands, that are ready to be cultivated with patient efforts for long-term tangible success, Seven of Pentacles. It encourages an optimistic start to creative ventures while also demanding a grounded approach, perseverance, and a willingness to invest time and effort to see projects or goals mature into lasting achievements. That's beautiful. Patience and cultivation. The Seven of Pentacles signifies the importance of patiently nurturing your efforts and investing time and hard work into long-term growth and success. Beautiful. You might be starting a new creative project or business, and while there's a lot of initial excitement or inspiration, you need to be prepared to put in consistent, patient work necessary for it to flourish. So you could be like restructuring things in your life to suit this, or maybe considering any responsibilities that you take. But let's see with your messages. Keep your business to yourself and the path open. So Yeah. So this could be a time to keep things under wrap, or definitely, as much as you can. And says investigative Snoopy energy isn't letting you get leverage with yourself, so you do need to be careful, right? Neglecting yourself takes a toll on health. I definitely see that was an impact here in this connection. Always in the past, always stick with your initial gut instinct slash thought. So yeah, this is about really acting the first time that you got download, not waiting for confirmation from the serial killer. Internal alignment cracks the code, magnetizes towards you a timeline reality collapse slash buildup. So this is about like unlocking any kind of blocks, especially if people are trying to block you. This could even just be in your own self and anything that's blocking that. Or internal alignment cracks the code. So this is not even focusing on the blocks, but focusing on staying true to yourself, right? Sovereign creator, remembering. So you are connected with God, so you can create, right? Remembering who you are and embodying it. Something about a book could be relevant. Put put the burdens of other people down. This could also be something about not reading or like not consuming too much information at this time as well. Breaking away from family patterns. That could be that hex breaker. Living without an addiction. Learning new things. Yeah, so this could be like a pattern that you were addicted to, potentially that was part of an addiction. Don't rush anything at this time. Yeah, so to really take your time to think, because we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is about really being steady about your personal happiness, right? Not rushing it. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight, but it's the most grounded knight. Let's actually see that combined. Knight of Pentacles combined with the Nine of Cups. Can it suggest a period of achieving a desired outcome through diligent, steady effort, or the desire to be satisfied and fulfilled after working hard towards a specific goal? It can signify a wish granted or a pleasurable situation that has been earned through perseverance, leading to a state of contentedness and realization. This night, the Knight of Pentacles embodies a slow, steady, persistent progress, emphasizing the importance of a solid foundation and committed effort. So, making sure that any choices you're making with the Knight of Pentacles on your forward steps, on your investments, is really grounded in your happiness, right? Making sure that your happiness is a part of that, and aligns with your ability to enjoy your life's pleasure. So, let's see what else we can get for your messages. It says not trustworthy. Improving your posture, so you can notice you just feel better too. Like you can notice around certain people, like they really down, like maybe in the past you've noticed when you're around certain people your posture changed, and then now as you've done the inner work or you've separated yourself from people, your posture is so much better or lighter or just straighter. Don't let a bad apple spoil the bunch. Interesting. So just know that there are probably better relationships than this person. Stay away from STDs. This person could be very nefarious or very promiscuous, superficial connection. Yeah, this person could get into a lot of those, right? So stay away from people like that as well. Follow the joy courageously. Beautiful. Always follow the joy. So it's not about focusing on obstacles. It's about following joy. And right here, believe in your personal power with the Two of Wands, making choices, Aries card, fire, to move forward with justice, dominion, boldness, decisions, planning, and first steps. Liberation from victimhood. Beautiful. Satan doesn't stay after destroying you, right? So he just wants to try to tear you down, but he's not going to be around forever. So there's always about not putting your eggs in a basket that could fall apart, right? So not accepting anything beneath. So nothing beneath you, nothing beneath your happiness standard, your frequency. Be more cautious with your money. Be careful of thought viruses. Yes, maybe somebody's trying to like project something, or like be careful even like social media. Sometimes people perpetuate beliefs on social media, and you can tell it's just like, I don't know. At least I don't focus on it. Never focus on it, right? Focus on what's important and what aligns with you. But it's crazy. Doppelganger. So this could be somebody like an evil doppelganger. You create your reality. Sage more. So you might need to actually do that more often. They think they can charm you, bait slash lure you. So cleansing and spiritual practices could be important. Wants to pacify you. So this person could want to. I'm here seeing like steal your honey. Like how they like make bees pass out with like with the smoke or something, and then they steal all their honey. They are mean. Get rid of them. So maybe this is about following people that are not going to do that, or not those kind of people that always want to take and steal and grab and contrive, but instead hanging out with people that want to provide or be generous or be kind. You can manifest anything you want. Do not waver in your worth. They were depreciating your value. Yikes. Yeah, this could be like somebody yeah, I don't know. Scream out your boundaries. So, have defensive measures in place. Self-mastery is a process, so just know you're getting better at it every single day and moment. Wolf in sheep's clothing, stealing your time/energy. Depleted by those taking you for granted, exactly. Live your life as if you were always protected and always will be. Trying to take you away from your routine/work/purpose. So I'm getting they want to imprison you or kidnap you or something. Sorry, it was weird. Just saw the light do something. Try to trap you. It's a feeling, not a person, right? So it's about finding the person that aligns with that feeling. You need to rest. You're overworked. Yeah, so there could be something about not, going, 0 to 100 constantly. This is Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups combined could mean like slow progress towards your happiness, and that includes, taking time out to do self-care, to have a little fun, to whatever, right? Balancing things out. Try to ruin your looks. We have covers up insecurity with material things, fake. Yeah, it's usually the most insecure people that do that, isn't it? Be glad you didn't end up with them. Planning something for you. Wants to create your identity for you. Yikes. So do be careful if somebody's planning on like trying to tell you who you are or whatever. But let's see if we can get you. Let's do a spirit animal. We haven't done that for Sag, I think. Oh, there's some messages back there. It says they are struggling getting over their past. Well, it doesn't have anything to do with you. Definitely not your future, that's for sure. Okay, anyways. I'm just gonna reshuffle. I feel like I wasn't really cognizant. Sag from your spirit team, love and light. Dragonfly, interesting. Truth transcends illusion. So maybe there's a lot of deception in this situation. 22, so Taurus energy. There could also be opportunities for greater value financially, etc. Let's see. Did you really think this world of senses is all there is? From the hidden mystical realm, signs are sent to you, but perhaps you've perceived separation or convinced yourself you're on your own. You're not, right? Calling your spirit team. So definitely utilize those prayers. Like, do it right now. Do it in the morning. Do it whenever you want, all the time, right? Always remember your connection to a living, loving, and always supportive universe. There is so much love and support available to you in every moment. There is an organizing principle underlying the events you've experienced, and Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it and trust that Spirit has your back. Dragons, that's interesting. Dragonfly. Maybe this is something about. That's crazy. Nothing. Sorry, just out of my window. I just saw a bird shadow just flying up as I said that. Anyways, let go of the illusion of chaos and randomness. Well, yeah, definitely. Everything is, divinely orchestrated in His timing, right? That's why we can flow. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. So this could be love in many forms. It doesn't have to be from a specific person. It could be love in all forms, right? Abundance, joy, pleasure. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you're on the right track. That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, anyways, yeah, this is really about operating from your state of happiness. See, the big picture is showing itself as well. Okay, interesting. Let's get you some last messages for Sag from an oracle reading. But somebody's very curious what you got going on, so I would continue to protect whatever you're doing. Yeah, wool. You are woven with an embrace, protected, loved by the familiarity of finally being home. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can even see she's got like a fox on her lap, right? Beautiful. She's like fixing or doing something. Interesting. Something about Mexican food could be relevant. Let's see. Your higher self chose this card because you need to be reminded that self-care comes in many forms. Sometimes getting dressed in the morning is what you need to feel motivated, renewed, and powerful. So yeah, you definitely want time for that, right? To get all dolled up and do your makeup and all that. While other times it's standing your ground and saying no. When Mole comes into your reading, it's a guide to find self-care in the small moments. This means snuggling up with your favorite blanket or finding a quiet corner to dig into a beloved book. So even just resting, napping, being in a robe like what I'm doing right now. It could mean buying a little cabin in the woods somewhere off the beaten path, or heading home for a few days so your parents can hold you and tell you it's all right. There's some places that just feel like home, and some things like a security blanket that make you feel safe. Receiving this card is a sign that what you need now more than anything is a feeling of something safe. Right before starting something new or making any decision, decisions. Instead, seek time out to reconnect with what once gave you a feeling of peace and ease. Feeling safe allows you to evaluate the situation from a secure place rather than one of fear or anxiety or other people's projections, right? Maybe they want you to take this opportunity and you need to consider, right? You'll be able to see your circumstances from the outside rather than standing right in the middle. If you have pulled this card, and this could be relationships too. Yeah. Reconnecting with what's important to you. Let's get you one of these. So not rushing, not speedy. Gonzalez at this time. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. And there's something about enjoying the slow moments in the present. Like she's got a cup of tea. She's kind of just chilling there, right? Beautiful. Shadow work. Yeah, you're still integrating something. Maybe you're still letting go of emotions tied to past situations, or you have. I think you have, but Sagittarius. Yeah, community in the reverse, like moving away from the wrong communities. Follow the spark, though. Interesting. Stay away from anybody that gives you a weird vibe, too. Like, if you go to a place or, like, whatever, and you notice that there's people there that are comparing themselves or giving you weird looks, I would probably not be there, right? But if you go to a place and it's, like, very friendly, or, I don't know, that could be important, right? Like, the kind of vibe that you're getting from who you're around, or the relationships. Like, are they vindictive and petty towards you and sending that energy and thoughts? Are they controlling? Are they insecure? Or are they confident and enthusiastic and happy and excited, and kind and generous and giving, right? Those values tend to align in people's, Someone will try to make you do something against your will, so you do need to be careful. Maybe you've already done this, maybe you've already dealt with this. This person was very insincere and undependable, but you are being shown the way. So I think this could be that the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups energy that you're detaching from. Yeah. So there is something here about a new relationship to love itself. Interesting. So there could be new opportunities as well for you regarding maybe an earth sign. Could be just about having a good time. Yeah. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, there's something about like love. I'm seeing a lot of love. So this love also represents money as well. It's money is ruled by Venus, and astrology, which rules love as well. Relationships, contracts, business. Anything else for Sag? But I think you're just like, the more that you access this frequency of love within, the more you are manifesting it around you as well. True love, right? Not dependencies, not codependencies, not abusive, toxic patterns. Using your psychic ability to alchemize the situation. Yeah. These people were this person was trying to frustrate you or tie you down, use you like a ox to pull in the fields. But you will be playing a different role. I see you becoming much more in your own power as well, especially if you're pulling away from people at this time or rejecting certain opportunities to go towards others. Anything else for Sag? There's definitely new openings. Maybe you have like new ideas coming up for you as well, Sagittarius. Beautiful. Okay, interesting. Tell me more, Sag. Someone is leaving your life, but you will be victorious. Alrighty, let's get you a familiar. Sagittarius people in place. Oh, Sagittarius placements. Adaptability, interesting. They don't want you to be. There's something about holding into your power as well. Premonition. Yeah, you could be seeing the future, being guided. Tell me more. Dragon emergence. Wow. Crow, sovereignty. Spider. Urgency, swan. Alrighty then. Let's get you an Egyptian. Sagittarius people in placements. Yeah, this was not bringing you fruitfulness in the past, for sure. It was draining you. This person was like stealing your milk. It's kind of giving like, like, why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? Well, the cow needs land, right? The cow needs something. You know what I mean? That's why, like, what? Yeah. Anything else? You could be getting wiser as well. Yeah. Just as I say that, faith and wisdom. Isis is here. You're moving away from like, somebody wanted to use you, wanted to take all your prosperity or use you to like be this breeding, like, it's giving like when I saw on TikTok, some TikToker was like shit talking Nara Smith, if you know who they are, in Lucky Blue or whatever. And I kind of agreed, like I totally agree. And she's like he's literally using her as a kennel. Like, no offense. Like, of course, like people can have 7 kids, but that looks so weird. And I feel like the only time I've seen like a man do that to a woman is when she was making like bank, or she was extreme. He wanted to keep her around even though he was not a great person, right? And those are the men that like will knock you off with like 15 kids or something like that. It's just, I don't know, but that's the vibe I was getting. Maybe this person was like hoping to do that to you or something like that. Um, but I think you wisened up, or your frontal lobe developed or something. So, because we have faith and wisdom, Isis. I mean, this is beautiful energy. This is the goddess of what? Magic? What else does she do, right? Beautiful Isis. But Hathor, or Hathor, I believe she's more like a fertility goddess. And it's kind of interesting how in religion, and we see like as, you know, as men try to like control a woman's place in society, they tried to turn these goddesses that were fierce huntresses or fierce warriors into like, oh no, she's just the goddess of giving babies, right? And it's like, well, she's a goddess of also killing. So I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe there's something about that there. I had to say that for some reason. But let's get you maybe some last messages. Sagittarius, people and placements. Sparks of light. Okay, Sag. So maybe you woke the frick up. Sagittarius. Yeah, this was not gonna be wise. Yeah. A lot of deception if you were gonna enter into this connection. Yeah, there's a opening for you and you're taking it is what I'm seeing. Yeah, the void. It's a void. I don't know why I did that, but let's see. Actually, let's get you a white light, shall we? Should we? Should we do a Sabian? I feel like we haven't done a Sabian for Sag in forever. Let's do that. I'm just lazy to grab it, so that's why. Sagittarius. And their highest teams of love and light, guardians and guides. Angel Michael. What is the most valuable message from their spirit team? Highest team of love and light. Shake what your mama gave you. Just kidding. Sagittarius. Too many. We'll just take the Pisces 23 in the back. Jesus. Pisces 23. Let's see what that's about. Because Pisces came out when I was pulling your cards, and if I should do you or Pisces, so it was both. Well, you guys popped out kind of more, so, but let's see. Pisces 23. A materializing medium giving a seance. Many things can be materialized in our lives. They can come seemingly out of nowhere. There may be messages, voices, noises, stories, episodes from one's life. Objects can be materialized as well, right? Especially, actually, I was thinking about this yesterday because I was watching something about, you know, how it's all hologram. Literally everything was just like materialized, right? Like even the wood that, you know, your desk is made of or whatever. We can conjure them up. Sometimes it can cause confusion, other times enlightenment. Realizing that one can create their own reality and the responsibility implied leads to the belief that just about anything is possible in one's life. Sit with any new impressions you may be receiving until you understand the authenticity or depth. So make sure that if you are like conjuring or doing anything like manifesting, that it is rewarding for you in the long term. If you have something to do or perform in front of others, rest assured that with the right attitude and little prep, there should be no problem. Yeah, this could actually be about like, also what I've noticed, like, you know, if you're doing like an exam where you need to like, you know, it's better to actually go into it not caring, honestly, and just go with the vibe and just have a good time, especially if you're confident, right? And there's no need not to be confident. So this is about that inner work that allows you to just kind of flow, right? And not do the, like, not think you have to do more, right? You may have the talent or ability to make things up as you go along. Interesting. Or you might have like a lot of resources already, right? So, and skills. It says spiritual channeling, a need to free up stuck or earthbound entities. So we did see something about sage, right? Efforts, or maybe frankincense, myrrh, efforts to materialize things, coming straight out with things, giving voice to spirit, tarot readings, clairvoyance, and clairsentience, things seen ahead of their time, bringing messages from the other side, and contacting the dead. Interesting. The act of contemplation creates the thing contemplated. Interesting. So be careful of your thoughts at this time as well. Only he who can see the invisible can do the impossible. Faith is power to believe and power to see. Well, I'm going to end it there. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.